Hey, 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 everybody. Okay, so what I want to talk about today is why you have to be honest. I get a lot of people that listen to the recordings that I did over the past couple of weeks, and then they come to me to talk about it and they feel like it applies to them. But then when I'm talking to them, and I'll ask them, okay, so when you told the person how you felt, what was their response? How did they respond to that? And then they're like, oh, but I didn't tell them how I felt. No, 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 no. Okay. You cannot know, to take those recordings or any idea, okay, whether it is that they feel the same way you do or that they don't, you cannot just take that within yourself and just, because then you could be projecting onto them with your own fears or your own fantasies. Okay, it could be going either way. You can project onto a person that they don't want you or that they don't care, because you have feelings of unworthiness. And so you're already thinking that you cannot, so you've already decided what they think. See, this is the problem. Either way it goes, whether you're deciding what they think and you're deciding that they want you and that they feel the way that you do, or you're deciding that they don't want you. Okay, so the problem is you cannot be deciding within yourself what somebody else feels. It's not respecting other people as individuals. Okay. So what you have to do is what you feel, okay, that's your truth. You can't make it their truth, and you can't make it their truth that they don't feel the same way you do. You have to be in truth, okay? That means you have to take your truth and how you feel, and you have to stand in that. You have to own it. So regardless of how they feel, does that change how you feel? So if they don't feel the same way you do, well, guess what? You still feel the same way you do. If they do feel the same way you do, well, guess what? You still feel the same way that you do. So you have to be able to own your own truth. And so then you have to be able to stand in that truth enough to tell the truth. So you have to, before you can even say that those recordings apply to you, you have to have told the truth. That's the only way to get to the truth. So you have to be able to say to this person, listen, this is how I feel. Even if you want to say, hey, I think you're my twin flame. I think you're my one. You have to be able to say that. And so, you need to say that, because at that point you can only say that those apply to you depending on how that person responds to your truth. Is that their truth as well? Are they, receptive to your truth? And then based on, because you have to give every person a right to their own truth. One thing I don't like is when people have their own truth and then they act like another person can't have their own truth. Like, okay, if I have a truth and this is my truth, then it has to be your truth. And it's not. Every person has a right to their own truth. Every person has a right to their own, path. So, but the thing is, you have to reveal your truth. So you reveal your truth, and then you can see how they're responding to that. And then that will tell you more of, where things really are. If they come back and they don't feel the same way, or, you have to respect that as their truth. Like, okay, well, that's their truth. That's their experience. That's what they're saying. That's how they feel. If they don't want that, if they don't, whatever it is, you have to respect them just the same way you want to be respected. You wouldn't want someone to tell you that your truth wasn't your truth. Well, you can't tell other people that their truth isn't their truth. But this is the difference. What we have to understand about our truth. It's our truth. Okay, so it's not everybody else's truth. We can't make it somebody else's truth. They get to decide what their truth is. We don't get to decide for people. Either way, whether we're deciding that they don't feel a certain way or that they do. So you could be assuming that they don't feel the same way because you're going off of your own stuff in your head. You won't know that until you reveal the truth. Okay, so reveal the truth. You have to tell the truth. You have to tell that person how you feel. When you go, oh, they're gonna think I'm crazy. How do you know that? See, that's you thinking you're crazy. You know, but at the end of the day, your truth is your truth. That's how you feel regardless. So even if it is crazy, that's how you feel. Own it. Own it enough to stand in it and be honest about it. And then that's where that's where you can, move forward and know which direction you need to go in from there. But you can't really do that if you haven't been honest, because if you haven't been honest, then you're really just everything that you think you're just going off of your own truth. You haven't given that person an opportunity to reveal their truth. Okay? So tell the truth. Be open. Tell them how you feel. All right, so I hope that was helpful, guys. Somebody was asking me about Tarot Tuesdays. It will be back. I'll be doing Tarot Tuesdays next week. I had a lot of stuff going on. But Tarot Tuesdays will be back. As far as the private readings, March 1st was supposed to be the end of the private readings. And then a lot of people were like, no, don't end the private readings. So this is what I'm going to do. Okay. The private readings will be at the premium prices. Okay. They won't be available for everybody. I won't be doing a ton of them, because the pricing isn't going to allow that. But they'll be really, really great, really in depth, really, they'll be amazing. But they won't be they'll be at premium prices. Okay. So there will still be some availability for readings. And then there's also, contacting me on my Instant Go app. Okay. It's only Apple and iOS friendly for now. But then there's that option, and that's going to be it for readings. Okay. So other than that, guys, remember, you can always do soul healing sessions with me if you're needing deeper clarity and you're wanting to work through some of your healing processes. I can definitely help you with that. Okay. So that's that, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.